Hey everybody, and welcome to Steelbook Obsessed. My name is Jake, and I have the pleasure of giving you my thoughts and review of Wicked Part 1. You notice how there's no Part 1 on the actual packaging here? They're still trying to hide this sucker as a Part 1. Spoilers, this ends with a to be continued card. I don't know if I need to call that out or not, but that does not stop this movie from being an absolute smash hit at the box office and such a great movie to watch. I brought my oldest kid to the theater to see this movie. Both had a good time. Popped this 4K in last night to watch with the whole family. I didn't know if my youngest would be into this. She's 6.5. She was enthralled with this movie. This movie is a hit for the whole family. You know this movie's gonna sell like gangbusters. That's why I thought, hey, I'll give my 2 cents on the 4K review, on the Blu-ray, on the special features. I have a new rating scale that I'm gonna throw on to this review. We'll see how it goes. If you like these physical media reviews, make sure you give this video a like, give me a subscribe. There's a lot more coming down the pike, but let's waste no more time and start by telling you what my new rating scale is going to be. It's going to be broken down into 3 different elements. We have transfer and sound, we have packaging, and we have special features. The 3 main reasons why I love to collect physical media. I thought that was just a very good way to kind of go down the board here. I'm not gonna throw my movie rating in the mix when it comes to this because that's totally subjective. And I guess a lot of these things, a review is subjective, but I will let you give your own thoughts on the movie. My 2 cents on the movie before we start digging into all the bells and whistles is that Wicked is a wickedly good time. I'll throw my Letterboxd review up here. I gave it a 4 out of 5, and it's just so solid. I didn't think that I needed 2 hours and 40 minutes of half of the story, of the origin story of The Wizard of Oz, but it turns out that I did. The musical numbers are glorious. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. Yeah, those are both the names. They're both phenomenal in here. I love that Cynthia Erivo is nominated for Best Actress. I would not be mad if she won it. I don't think she's going to, but there's always hope when you're in the nomination chair. So, very excited for them. Jeff Goldblum is great in this as well. The whole supporting cast is great. I'm a big fan of SNL. Bowen Yang in here. You can see him on the back right there. He's a delight in this movie as well. But let's start digging in, drilling into the 3 main bullet points that I want to talk about. Number 1, transfer and sound. Normally on a new release, you don't really have to worry about a movie looking terrible because they're literally taking the newest technology possible and putting it onto a 4K disc. And I'm happy to report that Wicked looks wickedly sharp. The sound is great. There's Dolby Vision, there's Dolby Atmos in this sucker. It pops off the OLED that we were watching this on. A whole bunch of colors that are so vibrant, poking out all over the place. The musical elements are absolutely phenomenal as well. In the transfer and sound quality aspect of it all, I'm giving Wicked an 8. Wow. I think it's very, very solid. Not blowing my socks off all the time, but a lot of great eyegasm moments for me. Same with the ears. It's never a bad thing when a musical sounds this pretty. So that's the score I'm giving to Wicked. Before I get into packaging, I'll drill a little bit more into the differences on the Blu-ray and the 4K that aren't special features related. It says right here, theatrical trailer and sing-along, or theatrical version and sing-along edition as well. The sing-along edition, if this is the sing-along edition that was in the theaters, I don't know why you'd pay extra money to go see this specific version, because it literally looked, I've seen karaoke machines that give better description, like word description, than this version of Wicked did. This looked so generically mediocre, like with some gold pixie dust going over the words as they're being sung by the people. I didn't like that version too much at all. Kind of wish that I would have not chosen that version to watch. But like I said, my oldest had already seen this before, and she's like, let's watch the sing-along version, Dad. And there's a theatrical version on here. Makes me curious if they were thinking about doing an extended cut to this movie. I guess I'll go into special features right now because there are 10 different either bonus or extended cuts scenes, bonus or extended scenes, excuse me, from this movie. A whole treasure trove of new scenes to dig into if you are a diehard Wicked fan. Some are better than others, but I gotta say the last one at the very end, they didn't finish the CGI to a monkey escape, I guess. I can't remember what the actual one is called, but I know it's the very last one on the list. And oh my god, it is hilarious how this sucker looks when everything else looks beautiful, like you know it is from Wicked, but the CGI monkeys look absolutely atrocious. Very, very funny stuff. But what's not funny and what really put a smile on my face and happiness is the Making Wicked making of documentary. This sucker was so well produced. It was so well shot. It gave you a great look inside the casting process of Wicked. The reason why it was made into a play in the first place and then got turned into a movie. There's so much backstory that I am very grateful that I learned from this making of documentary that I wish more studios put the time and effort into making special features like that. And Wicked did just that for Universal. You don't see that in a mainstream release, so I'm giving it all the credit in the world. And not only is there a great making of documentary in here, I want to say it's like 40 minutes long, the documentary. There's also a lot of different broken down segments like Welcome to Shiz, and it kind of drills down on top of the documentary that you already have, drills down into the different components, like the actual real world sets that they made to make this entire movie really come to life, because they are real sets. There's not a lot of CGI in this sucker, besides for like the flying monkeys, which look terrible when they're not 1000% CGI'd. But just seeing how huge these worlds are that they crafted by hand was very cool to see. There's a little making of just Shiz University. There's one that focuses on the Grandmaster, the wizard himself, Jeff Goldblum, which is very good to watch as well. There's one other one that I can't remember off the top of my head. But there's at least over an hour of special features to go into. There's also an audio commentary by the director, John M. Shu. And then there's another commentary with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. I don't really go into audio commentaries that much because I like to watch the movie as the movie. This one I could see as being a load of fun, especially watching it with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. I think that would be an absolute blast. But for special features on here, specifically for a main studio, big budget release title, I'm giving the special features a 9 out of 10. They really blew my socks off with this one. If you're a fan of this movie, please go and look at all of the extra goodies that they packed inside of this 4K disc, because you won't be disappointed. There's a little bit of a, why did they decide to do that? The 4K is a 100 gigabyte disc, the Blu-ray is a 50 gigabyte disc, but yet not all of the special features are on the Blu-ray. All of them are on the 4K, but some of like the main documentary is on the Blu-ray, but there are some different tidbit chunks that I was talking about, the Grand Wizard, the Welcome to Shiz. Those didn't make the cut for the Blu-ray. I thought that was a very, very weird, random choice to do. So if you don't have a 4K player, but you're buying it to future-proof, just making it known that you're not going to get all the special features. But the digital copy does have the special features on here as well, all the special features. So at least you have some type of safety net to fall into. The last component I have is the packaging. Yes, that's another reason why I love collecting all this physical media, is because it kind of encapsulates the spirit of whatever movie, or at least you hope that it does, on your shelf. And I gotta say, this slipcover is pulling a lot of weight for me, people. So sparkly, so shiny. The Wicked text itself is embossed. It's rosen up a little bit, and it looks so freaking nice in person. I'm hoping that it's popping on screen as much as it is for me to look on. The back here is also kind of has that prismatic effect on there, which is always good. I will show you the inside as well. No reversible artwork, of course, because it's a normal release. But the 4K, The 4K does have different poster artwork, which I absolutely love, and I consider that part of the whole entire package, just getting you more into the realm of the movie before you even press play on the movie. I love it. Normally, I get rid of my digital codes when I use them. I already used this, so I would not try to ring this up. But I am going to keep this just because the back is promoting the actual soundtrack. So again, another piece of artwork. 3 different pieces of Wicked artwork are all over this release. Again, just another way of honing in on the Wicked train and all of the amazing artwork that was made for it. The Blu-ray is very generic, unfortunately. I hate these type of Blu-rays, just blank nothing with the Wicked font. That anytime I see that, I get down in the dumps a little bit, but at least you made up for it by giving us an amazing 4K artwork. For a standard release, it's better than your average. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10, and like I said, the slipcover does a lot of the heavy lifting. I could just shine this for about 10-15 seconds and be so happy. This is just, it's fun to do. But if we put together all of the numbers that I have, Wicked, for me, gets a 24 out of 30, which is not bad at all, people. And again, since this is my first actual review that I put the numbered structure in here, I don't know how this really beefs up score-wise, but I have been, in my head, on Letterboxd, putting together a list of my favorite physical media releases from best to worst in 2025. And right now, Wicked is at number 3, which I did not think was going to be the case, but I love how simple yet striking this 4K packaging is. There's also a 4K steelbook. I did not get that one for the review, unfortunately. But I'm A-okay with this slipcover. But honestly, the special features on here are worth the price of admission alone, especially when you love Wicked. I feel like if you love Wicked and want to learn as much as there humanly is possible about learning about this movie, fans of Wicked need to pick up this release, or at least buy the digital, because all of these were on the digital copy. At least there's a great way to keep the special features alive, whether it be physical or not. That is my review, folks. Let me know what you thought of the actual numbered structure, my scoring system, in the comments. Should I keep it? Should I not? I'm still on the fence about it, but let me know. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya! Wicked, 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 wicked. Hey everybody, if you made it this far, congratulations, you made it to the after credit scene. Good for you, good job. I knew you could do it, I believed the entire time. Wicked, had a very fun time with this movie. Popped just as well at home as I did in the theaters, which I always love to see. But my question for you is, what's your favorite musical of all time, people? I don't even know if I have an answer for you. That's something that I did not even think about before I threw that into the ether. I like musicals, but I'm never really rooting to watch a musical. I like South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. That's a great musical for me. I think the music is fantastic, and I think the story is fantastic. Both of those have to be there. You can't just have a killer story, but subpar songs. Like Mufasa. Mufasa song sucked. Or Moana 2. Oh my god. Both of the story and the songs were not that great. I'm just going off of recency ones that I've watched most recently. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you thought of my vocals at the very end of this review. Kind of came spur of the moment, and I think I drilled it, even though I'm a little bit nasally. I got a little bit of a cold here, people. I'm fighting through it because of you, because of all of you. And I wanted to get my 2 cents out on Wicked, because this surprised the ever-loving crap out of me. Let's go out with this version of Wicked. Here we go. I'm not going to sing anymore. Sorry, I can't.